What's going on, guys? Oh my, Godzilla back here with a very exciting Godzilla figure review, guys. Today we are taking a look at from Bandai Namco in their Sofvics line, the Ichibansho Godzilla -1 Atomic Breath version figure of their statue series. This guy obviously is absolutely gorgeous. I am super stoked at this guy. Almost passed on picking him up because I already had the standard version. I knew I was getting the upcoming gold version. So I almost passed on this middle version. Super glad I didn't. He is a beaut. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Oh my God! First thing is first, I wanted to give you guys a quick peek at the packaging. Obviously, all sorts of logos all over the front of this box. Two great images of our figure. Top of the box is just going to have kind of the name. Side of the box, gonna have a great picture of him. Back of the box, a couple more amazing images of our figure. Other side, kind of a cool, almost cartoonish filtered image. Very cool. And the bottom of the box is plain. Very cool looking box, but that is obviously not why we are here. Diving right into the detail of this figure. Very, very high level of detail. Really gorgeous work from Bandai over here. Great, I love the overlapping scales on the feet. The toe claws look good. You even have like individual striations and kind of lines on the toe claws. So really, really no expense on the detail here on this figure. Great texture kind of coming up the leg. One small complaint I might have is the color of the foot kind of is a dead stop. You know, you kind of have the greenish colored paint laced over top. And that does kind of hard cut here at the foot, but that is okay. It's slightly reintroduced in the rest of the figure, but definitely not as much as it is on the foot there. But great detail, beautiful work done up the leg as we moving kind of into the center of the figure. The crotch area looks great. Moving down, good detail along the entirety of the tail. The chest looks awesome. Great detail on every single aspect of the chest. You got the kind of the bone plates sticking out, and then moving up into the neck area. Love the detail. Love how he can kind of see the two sides of his throat there. The hands and arms, beautiful as well. I will say I wish the hand claws had gotten, you know, maybe a little darker paint on those to make them look a little bonier versus the regular color of the skin, but that's okay. The detail is phenomenal. Again, kind of the overlapping scales on the hands, same as the foot. Moving back into the elbow, you got the awesome little elbow spikes. Little hints of blue coming up. We'll talk about that toward the end of this part. But so amazing detail on the hands. There it is. Other side of the arm. Again, love the elbow spikes. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Moving into the head and face. Really, really great job on this guy, I think. The eyes look great. It looks good from the front. It looks good from the side. The eyes have a cool blue hue to them. The mouth has a good introduction of blue. I was worried that there'd be too much of kind of that toothpaste effect we got on one of the SH Monster Arts Monsterverse Godzillas, but it's just subtle enough that you can see it. It looks great. Kind of got the gum lining there. Looks great. The teeth look good. Some individually sculpted, some not. Some kind of bunch sculpted. Got some good detail on the inside of the mouth. Tongue looks good. Good detail on the top of the mouth. I always appreciate when they put good detail on the interior of a figure like this. Very beautiful. The tail moving down, getting into some of these blue spines. Absolutely phenomenal. Detail is amazing throughout the entirety of the figure. And then we got these blue semi-translucent spines from top to bottom. Look absolutely stunning. They are gorgeous. They got like a Heisenberg blue to them. That's the color. I'm officially naming this a Heisenberg blue. So you can see kind of the semi-translucent nature of them. I think they just did a phenomenal job getting the color and the texture. You can see they are absolutely stunning, and they blend right in really well with the figure. The blue hue, you know, it's nice how there's not just a solid cutoff. You got the blue kind of bleeding into the remainder of the figure. They did a great job with that detail of paint. Really amazing. And then even the transition of when you get the, you know, the side spines, you know, the main chunk of the spines, all three are blue. And as you kind of move into the bottom of the tail, you just get the center ones have that really dark blue, but they did a good job with the transition here. Nice little metallic-y blue almost on the inside of those spines down at the base. Looks absolutely amazing. Cannot say enough beautiful things about this figure. I think it just looks drop-dead gorgeous. I just wanted to show this figure side by side with the original version. This just kind of the one on the right being just the standard version. No atomic details to it, but it still looks great. It's nice to see these two figures side by side. Differences in the face. Really the only, you know, we got the differences of the blue. The blue added, you know, kind of replacing the reddish of the mouth, and then obviously the regular colored spines get replaced with the the gorgeous Heisenberg blue there. So I just had to show those two figures side by side. If you're looking to only get one of them, honestly, at this point, normally I like to just get the standard versions if you're only getting one. But for me, if I could only get one of these, this atomic version blows out of the water. It is so amazing to look at. I am obsessed with this figure. Here's a comparison with the Atomic King series figure from Bandai. Obviously, definitely different levels of detail and whatnot on these two figures, but pretty much it's gonna fall but pretty close to the same height, about being right about that 10-inch mark. And then obviously the tail of this guy's going to be a lot longer than our King series. King series kind of comes up to fit in the small open-faced packaging it has, whereas the Sofvics figure has a much bigger box, allowing that tail to be much longer. And then obviously, once again, the detail levels in these two figures, very different. They're trying to accomplish different things. They're never going to hold that against the standard Bandais. I love the Bandais. I love the King series. But they are definitely trying to accomplish different things with the two figures here. And obviously, a fairly different price point as well. Just so you can see a comparison of a Movie Monster series, there's a 6-inch Movie Monster series next to our recent statue. One more size comparison I wanted to quickly check out was our figure against a Haya Stylist series. This is obviously the Atomic Godzilla from the Haya Stylist series. So Haya kind of sits more closer to the 7 or 8-inch height range, whereas our new figure is closer to the 10-inch range. So not going to scale too well, but I just wanted to go ahead and show those two off side by side. One more thing I did want to check out is this figure under a light on those spines. Let's check it out. So you can see those spines are definitely nice and translucent. Really cool looking effect on this figure. I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. I love having the light behind it. The spines look phenomenal. Really, really cool. I'm glad they're kind of more of a translucent instead of kind of just, if they were not translucent, definitely would have taken away some of the cool effectiveness to this figure. I love those translucent spines. So let me know your thoughts on this figure in the comments section below. Once again, I am a huge, huge, huge fan of it. From the amazing detail to the incredible, incredible paint job, the glorious spines. I am obsessed with these things. They are super beautiful to look at. I could just look at them all day. This is the detail, the texture. One more quick peek at them, guys, just because they are so darn cool. I think they did an amazing job on this figure, top to bottom. Very, very beautiful. Figure is still available on a lot of retail sites. About $120 is what it's going to cost you, which, a little steep for a statue like this, but for me, worth it. I think this figure is amazing looking. Love to have it. Definitely an eye stealer on the shelves. Cannot wait to show it off along some other -1 stuff. Definitely looks beautiful. So let me know your thoughts on this figure in the comment section below, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more, and we'll see you in the next one.